what's the point? The point is that we're living in new times. So this is probably a little bit of a delayed response, but Hank Green posted a video last week about why you probably haven't started a business, and he's got a lot of cool data that he throws around too. I suggest watching the video before you continue with the rest of mine. There's a link below in the description. And so, this is my response to Hank Green. I have some pretty strong opinions here, and I want to share them in light of his video. Number 1. He shared research that shows how the middle class has been beaten down pretty hard the past couple decades, and how people in those situations really aren't starting up new businesses because the wealth that was once felt there has started to go away. This has some more implications than what was let on there. Beyond young people not starting businesses and experiencing the financial weight of a decreasing middle class wage, there's an important group that was affected prior to us young'uns. The old folk. Sorry, Gen Xers. They're more likely to have experienced the goodness of that middle class wealth, and then actually felt the shift from when it was really good to what it is now. When they're sending off their kids to college and helping shape their kids for the future, they're trying to set them up for success, which doesn't look like being an entrepreneur. This doesn't even include what baby boomers contribute to young people's ways of life, which stereotypically now sits with, "In my day, we walked out of high school and into factories with family supporting wages." Number 2. I've heard a lot about the ways that the markets are really changing these days, and I want to sum up some of those points. Ever since the first industrial revolution, every time we've introduced a brand new technology, we experience significant gains in quality of life. Our society has been rather used to that, but as we introduce this crazy idea of computers in our pockets, which arguably would have been the next boom, a boom never came. In addition, as companies tried to find cheaper and cheaper ways of sourcing their labor, contract labor is starting to become a pretty significant norm. So much so that there are conversations being had now about how contract workers might have to find individual health insurance and other benefits, whereas 10 to 15 years ago, these jobs would have been in-house, where workers would get company coverage. The point? That times are changing. Hank's green optimism in pointing out that really this next generation is pulling ahead with their main gigs and side gigs is 100% true and 100% great. This is a reason, however, that I think we need to readjust our visions as young people and older people going for the future. In another video, I will reference going, and that's critical. But what everyone should keep in mind is that we all really want to pursue our own passions. As we continue to make decisions about where to spend our limited financial resources, we should make even more conscientious decisions about who we're giving that money to. Are they someone living that American dream? In addition, what Gen Xers and anyone older needs to recognize is that we aren't going to be able to go back to some sort of middle class ideal. These times are changing, and ain't nobody slowing down. Like this video? Tell me about it. Make sure to hit subscribe and follow my ventures here on YouTube, as well as on Facebook and Twitter with Glottoverse.